Hello traders, welcome to my channel Freedom with Forex. My name is Al. I'm the mentor and a senior trader at Elitecapital. In this video, I'll be going through my last week Forex trading result, and just let you know, I'm not very happy about the results because I have a lot of losing trade. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. So the first trade I have in front of me is Aussie Cat that I closed. This one was in profit, $152. So let's see that trade. So this is Aussie Cat. So this is a trade that was closed in profit. It's on 4-hour chart. So in terms of pips, I think it was 145 pips movement, and then I closed this trade. The reason I closed this trade was it came to 200 SMA and then was bouncing back, and that's why I closed the trade. But if I look at the daily chart, this is what it gets more interesting. Look at how strongly the daily chart actually closed. So I'm glad that I closed that trade and make some profit out of it. The next one I have in front of me is Euro New Zealand, which I lost $195 one, and second trade on the same pair Euro New Zealand I lost $156. Let's have a look. So this is one of the lot size, and this another one I took on the same direction. Both end up in lost. First one was about 110 pips at loss. Second was in 93 pips at loss. So basically this was one of the biggest losing last week. The reason I opened a second trade was basically for the this 4-hour candle, and the market keep actually rallying up. If I look at the 4-hour daily chart, this market wasn't actually slowing down. I should have really waited for the daily chart, but I will be looking into sell this market next week, depending how it behaves on a daily chart. Okay, the next trade I closed last week was franc yen. So this is another losing trade, franc yen. So let's have a look on 4-hour chart. So I sold franc yen at 115.978, and then I was stopped out 116.707. So basically market kept following its original direction, which was uptrend, end up losing 77 pips. Market actually coming to this trend line. Now it seems like it might actually reverse, but I need more confirmation before I enter this market next week. So basically I lost this trade. So the next trade I got is Euro Yen. 2 Euro Yen, both end up in loss, $234 and $98. Let's have a look. Euro Yen. So as you can see, I left a little note for myself. I lost 2 trades. Let's have a look for our chart. So this was the one of the trade that I lost. I don't know whether you can see. Okay, it should be better now. So the first trade was opened here. I sold it here, but market went against me and I lost about 90 plus pips. And the second trade I opened after this 4-hour candle. I sold it here, but it went against me and I lost around 80 pips. So I end up losing $234 plus $98. Not happy because I lost 2 trades in one pair, and same as Euro New Zealand as well. So that was a mistake opening 2 trade, but it was a good signal. It just didn't came into my favor. This happens in the market. The next one is Aussie Yen. Also end up losing $100, and the second one I opened the same pair Aussie Yen. I lost $157. So Aussie Yen, let's have a look the 4-hour chart. Maybe hourly will be better. Okay, so this is the one I opened here, end up losing 114 pips on the first trade. Second trade was also I shorted, went against me, end up losing 74 pips. So I had the both stop loss same place and both got stopped out, and then as you can see market actually reversed back. Okay, so I end up losing this two trade as well on Aussie yen. It gets to show you that you have winning and losing week. So this week I have more losing in terms of the same pairs, but eventually I actually come back end of the week. I'll show you later on. The next one I have is Euro Aussie. Okay, $64 in profit. Euro Aussie. Basically this was 0.20 lot size and I closed 0.05. That's why it's only $64, but original trade is still open, 110 pips profit, 0.150 lot size. So I haven't closed the entirely, so I'm just waiting for to me market, it seems like still going up. Okay, the next one is USD CAD. Okay, USD CAD, another disaster, $203 at loss. Okay, so what happened here? Let's see. So USD CAD, let's bring it up here. Okay, so USD CAD, this was the losing trade. I don't know whether you can see properly. So it was opened here, I opened long and the market went against me. I lost about 98 pips, but look what happened. It went against me. As soon as it stopped me out, it started going up. Basically it make a new lower low by how many pips? About 41 pips. I usually have my stop loss below daily chart by 20 pips or 25 pips. It went more than that, so which is fine. Well, I lost it, but at the same time I'm not mad about this trade. Is that it did go against me, but I did not broke my rules, so that's why I'm not very mad about it. However, I'm on 35 pips profit. I bought again right here when I noticed the market is probably retracing or maybe it's starting to go up. But if you look at the daily chart, it's a good sign. Okay, so next one is, okay, I think my losing stake is over. Let's have a look at the winning stake. USD yen. On USD yen I won 129 pips. Okay, so basically this was the trade. I bought it here and I closed all the way up here, 125 pips. Alright, and then I bought up it here again, but this current position is at loss minus 20 pips. But the first trade that I opened, about 126 pips, that became a winning trade, $129. So the next one is, I'm not gonna go through like a small trade. Let's have a look at the big one first. New Zealand cat, $229. New Zealand cat, I end up winning this trade. This was a two trade actually. I think this was the trade I won. I sold here, I closed about there, 213 pips, and another one that I sold and closed about 150 pips. So this was a two trade. Nice little profit, $229. Euro, New Zealand, Aussie CAD, another winning trade, $234. Let's have a look. Aussie CAD, where is Aussie CAD? Okay, so here it is. I think on Aussie CAD I had two trade that I end up winning, $234, which wasn't too bad. USD yen, 189. Let's have a look. I think I already had a look this one. New Zealand cat, $123. This was a good trade. New Zealand USD, $357 in profit. New Zealand USD. Okay, let's have a look. So I sold New Zealand USD. Let's bring it up here. Okay, now I can see. Okay, so I sold it here and I closed right there, 128 pips. So this was a good trade, $357 in profit. Pound Australian dollar, 164 dollars in profit. Pound Aussie, let's have a look. So I bought pound Aussie. I bought right here and I closed up there. No, that wasn't it. I think it's another trade. It's actually pretty hard to see on dark background. Let's change it for now. Where did he go? Okay, pound Aussie. Just bring it up. Okay, here it is. So right there, I bought it here and I closed up there. So it was pretty nice little trade. Okay, let's go back to my default, and the next one I have, those are all small little trades, like last moment kind of, and then I got a couple of losing but small figures, only because towards the end market were a little bit volatile, and that's how I end up winning and a couple of losing as well. So all in all, it was a bad week, and I'm making $400, but could have been much better, especially if I hadn't this losing stake in the middle. Thanks for joining this video. I will be posting the next video on Monday afternoon. For the video, please subscribe and turn on the bell icon, and I appreciate your company. Bye bye for now.